inside of an opaque investigation and outside a very sophisticated and high-level Washington effort to sort of broaden the aperture when people think about and talk about Saudi Arabia. What do you think voters think about Trump's warm public embrace of the Saudi golf tournament?
I don't think they normally pay that much attention, but this is an example where the culture and the politics intersect. People care about golf. They care about the PGA. They care about whether or not, Phil Mickelson's going to go to live or Tiger holds out. And I think the fact that Tiger stayed with the PGA was a very important thing. He turned down like $800 million to stay with the PGA. And Tiger's trying to fix his own image. And you have to remember, Tiger's also the son of a Green Beret. I mean, he was raised in a relatively patriotic military family, and I think he viewed it as a patriotic move. So I think issues of patriotism that are thrust into the forefront, like Kaepernick kneeling on the national anthem, the NFL, PGA golf, I think that will impact voters because they look at it as a cultural issue. It's bigger than politics. And I also think it's important to remember it's a national security issue because even our golf is now divided. And every time America is divided, our enemies are celebrating. Putin loves this.
Right.
They love seeing us divided in every element of our society, to now even include golf.
I want to press you on that because Republicans are so expert when the facts are not on their side of playing the patriotism card. Who do you see on the Democratic side with facts on their side and public values on their side capable of making the argument you just made?
I think it's always veterans. I think it's going to be both sides. I think we're seeing more and more the proxy war of veterans that are going to run and run on their service. I think you're going to hear DeSantis talk a lot more about his Navy service.
He started it last night.
On the other side, you see folks like my friend Wes Moore in Maryland, who's trying to reframe patriotism. He's going to talk about his time as an 82nd Airborne veteran. And I think that veterans are going to hopefully open the aperture and have a more thoughtful conversation about patriotism. But they're also going to be proxies for the parties. And that's why I see consistently so many veterans checking out of both parties and declaring themselves as independents. 49% of my generation of veterans are independent. They're unaffiliated. They're rejecting both parties, and they're looking for leaders that can transcend party and bring us together and focus on patriotism first.